Hello, and welcome to Jidousha Shakai review number 2. Now, in the last one I showed you pretty much a development build of Jidousha Shakai, which at the moment is getting a lot of reviews, which is awesome, and thank you to everyone who has viewed it. That is really cool of you. Now, this time it's a bit more special. This one is the Steam release, and has also already had its first update, just came out today. So that's even better. We have more fixes, which means more of the game is able to be shown to you right here. So, as you can see, we have a main menu, which is awesome. That's a plus from the last video. The last video, it threw us straight into the game. Now, we can't go into the options just yet. There is nothing there for us to touch in the main menu options. We don't have access to the map select yet, which is okay. That's fair enough. We don't want any issues of new maps not being fully built yet or anything like that. So we have one map. Let's go into it. As I said earlier, thank you to everyone who has viewed the previous review of Jidousha Shakai. That is really cool of you, and I do appreciate it a lot. So here we are. The Steam release. As you can see, it already looks a lot better than the last one. New map, and we spawned right at the garage this time, which was better than the last time, because last time we had a bit of a drive there. So, and also as you can tell, I've already played the game. I did buy it literally as soon as it was available. At the moment, for people in the US, it is $10. People in Australia, you're looking at about 14. I think it's $13.01. So, a bit more, but that's what we're going to have to deal with for now until currency, well, until the exchange rate drops. Well, fixes itself at least. Yeah, so, off the bat, we have trees. Good looking trees. Also, that the game is not running at its full potential, so it sort of is. Okay, just going to quickly adjust some settings. You'll also get to see some of the stuff that you can do in the game. So I'm running this on max, so hopefully that fixes everything. Oh, that's a bit far out. Trees are still a bit choppy, but that's just the way it is. Now, before we go into showing you customization, I'm going to start the car up, and look at this. This is amazing. Now, yeah, Forza and all them have their backfires and their two-step. Well, actually, no, they don't even have two-step. So, pretty much, I'm just going to show you a little feature that's come into the game since the last review. Now, the exhaust pipe. So it's the same, but just look at that. That is beautiful. That's what we want to see. We want to see something like a two-step. Just want to see that thing banging it. Now, I'm going to change the camera back into thing. Interior, still a bit funny, not the best of detail. We have a boost gauge, doesn't exactly work yet, but it's still an early access, so we'll see how that goes later on. Now, I can't look left and right, so, and I just stalled it. That's always good. Just do a review and stall a game, or stall the car. Put in a second, cruise around here. Now, just saying right now, I am driving on the wrong side of the road. There's no AIs, and in Australia this is the correct side, so I'm just going to stick with this for now. You probably are wondering, why am I driving away from the garage? Now that is a good thing. Well, that's a key feature. Well, a good reason why. We have a dealership. That was definitely one thing we didn't have in the last video, so let's go in, I'll show you the dealership, and we'll buy a fresh 240 or 180 Sylvia, what you wish to call it. So we have I'm going to say 180SX because that's what it is over here in Australia. Now look at this, we have previous and next tabs, and the car's cheap. I just bought it. Okay. It's good to know. Let's go to the next car. Now of course we're going to have some fanboys here. Figure that already. 2JZ. Now yes, they do say the different names, so Sylvia hatchback, JZ9. They're going to have different names to rent copyright right now. We also have the 854 Grand Touring, or also known in real life as the 438 Italia. We have the GI hatchback or the GTI hatchback. And now this is personally my favorite. We don't have access to it yet because, from what I've been told by the developer, there's a minor issue with the cars. They all fully work. It's going to be fun. But this is my favorite one, and in the next big update when these all release and we do get drivetrain swaps, I'm playing with this. The bus. And I'm going to do a video just on this, buying it, building it, and drifting it. Because we're going to drift this thing. I sound like Slaptrain, but we're going to drift it. And I can promise you it's going to be good drifts. Might make it real for fun. Because look at that. That is just beautiful. We have nice thick tires already on there. Now, hopefully this did give us a stock 180SX. Yes, it did. Sweet. And we're already at the garage. So we've already saved time. Now, let's go and check out what is new and what is currently available. Now, apparently from what I've been told also, and I'm just going to move forward because I want to check this. This is literally, I haven't played on the new update yet. But apparently also, we have access to our blinkers now. So let's have a good look. Do we? Yes, we do. Look at that. We have our blinkers. Now, I'm pretty sure... Oh, we also have our headlights working, which is awesome. Blinkers on the front work. No, they don't yet. Not yet. I thought it did start put one on hazards, but we shouldn't really need hazards just yet. So, let's take this inside and see what they have to offer for upgrades, because I know there are some that weren't in the actual official Steam release. So, straight up, you can see between the last update, the last review I did, and this one, the menu has changed. I can press P and look on the car, so it's looking not too bad. It's a bit high. I could probably stick a fist over a fist in there, depending on how big your fist is. It's looking not too bad. We've got some nice clean reflection, so it's looking good. Now let's go and play with stuff. So, our upgrade menu, we have upgrades. Last time I'm pretty sure we couldn't even upgrade the actual car. We could visually, performance, we were stuck to limitations. But, if we go here, we have our engine swaps. Now, these are actually named by their engines, because, well, that's just where they are. So we've got our KA in there. I'm going to switch it out for the SR20, which is only $900. Which already shows we're going to be paying for this. Realistically, I don't think I'd put a GT40 engine into a 180SX. So let's go through. We have ignitions. I'm going to go straight for the competition because this is going to become my drift car again. Rev limiter. I'm going to go stage 2. Don't want to remove it. We'll go a high performance flywheel. Stainless steel fuel lines. Want to make sure the fuel gets there. Forged internals and extra bore. For a valve train, we'll do the high rev dual spring retainers. We'll put some pro cams, don't want to go too race. High flow exhaust. Cold air intake, because, well, why not? Let's go on to the next part. So, drivetrain. So, this one, clutch pack, limited slip differential, which can be altered under different preloads. I'll go that one. We're going to go race transmission, because don't want to go dog box. Stage 6 clutch. Especially for rally events, make sure you're always in. Oh, there's differential effects on top speed. We'll go rally gear. That's all we got for drivetrain. Turbo. Not going to go over the top because this is a drag spec turbo. I'm going to get the TX29 and 100 of dumped atmosphere garage, no turbo flutter. We want a flutter. It's a turbo. You want a flutter. Suspension, we're just going to drop it. And as you can see, right there, she's sitting low. Brakes. Got to put good brakes on. Tires. That would explain something. Now, when I played this last time, I didn't read up here. I assumed that was just one set of type of tires, and that was another set, but they're actually different types. So So what I might actually do is I might go race tires on the fronts and slicks on the rear. So we still got a bit of traction, but it's not ridiculous. Now, here's the fun part I know most people look for in a racing game, in a car game. Body kits. So we're looking at our front bumper. So we got this boy here, it's going to be changing. And look at that, the fans are moving. That's pretty cool. So we got a removed stock. We have a lip kit, Type X, Weekend Warrior, and Jap Speed. I'm going to go Type X. I love the Type X bumper. Rear, it's the same. It's the removed stock Type X, Weekend Warrior, Jap Speed. Let's have a look. See what the Weekend Warrior is like. Type X. New Type X again. It's going to be pretty much a Type X 180 by the looks of it. Raised carbon hood, because, well, it's removed, which I'll show you what it looks like with it removed. So it's sort of like a GTA style engine at the moment until we get more detail and when we can start modding our own cars in and everything. So for now, it's not too bad. But I'm going to put the raised carbon hood because it looks nice. It's nice and clean. Spoiler. They're the same spoilers from the last one. There are a couple extras. But I'm going to go the Jap Speed. It's nice, it's clean. Now trunks. Last time I'm pretty sure we only had this. We had the roof rack. Pretty simple, but we also now have roof spoilers and the return of the infamous inverted trunk. Now, my opinion, I'm not a fan of the inverted trunk, but that's me. So I'm going to go put on my spoiler again, which will be spoiler 3. We have also our exhaust tips, which haven't changed. I'm going to go to the ED straight burnt. That's one I like. It's fairly simple. Now, lights. So we have heaps of lights. This is what is going to be cool. So, Mad Eyes. Can't really tell if it's got Mad Eyes or not. It's not weighing. It's not shining on. We'll keep the Mad Eyes on. Tail lights. 180. Clear. Amber. Stock. I'm going to go to the 180. I sort of missed the 180 tail lights. Or the Type X ones. Now, here's the cool thing. We have access to headlight color. All the way to 30,000, which is violet. Super violet. And it even affects the actual lighting properly. It's not just some visual effect, it actually works, which is cool. Fog lights, we can do the same thing. I'm gonna Super Avant on all of them. Now, from what I've seen here, this is new. So now apparently we can adjust the way our lights are. I don't understand what Type 2 is. We can do wink lazy, right. What is that one? I don't know why no, I got that one. That looks nice. So that's that. Now we'll go to wheels. Wheels haven't changed. We have lost a couple wheels, which is fine. So as you can see, we have Steel, Encore, TMB, T37, F10. I only have my T37's wheel width. So this is my Forza setup. The 245 on the front, drop the tire profile to about 30, rim size 19, and tire offset to about 0.8. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that to the back, switch to the back using this button down here, which is really nice, and then I'm going to adjust the wheel width to a whopping 275, which means we might actually be fine like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that. Now we should be fine on that end. Paint. At the moment, it's white. Not every car looks nice and white. This one we need to mix it up. So how about we make it a green? So we've got the sliders here to play around with that and make a nice green. I reckon a bit of a minty green. That looks quite nice. Now, we can add a gloss touch to it, which is pretty much on and off. Slight variation. We'll put it on, and we can turn reflection off so we can make it matte. If we turn that So, it's not too bad. I like my glossy reflections. So we'll stick with that, and we'll purchase it through that button. Now, windows. This is cool. We actually have access to window tint. And it changes colour. So, for the Need for Speed Most Wanted fans out there, you're going to enjoy this. Rims, at the moment, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, they're all staying the same colour. So I'm going to just make them almost black. See if I can get this... 26, and... 26, look at that! I'm going to turn the gloss off and minimize the reflections. Still got it to it, but it's not ridiculous. And purchase that. So before we do that, I'm going to quickly go back to the rims because the rear wheels didn't change to 37s. Okay, so tuning. So this is fun to play with. It's not much, but one good thing is I haven't seen in many games is steering angle adjustment and to precision between 25 to 50 degrees of steering angle. So I'm going to put max to 50. It's a drift car. Toe mount. You can actually see it here, not only just the front wheels though. I'm going to put 1 degree. That's not much. Ride height, I'm going to keep it as it is. We need some clearance off the ground. It's a nice clearance. Now camber. These wheels are sticking out. That's not too nice. Let's give them a bit of camber. That's 6.5. Bit of camber on the front. It's nice and flush with the front fenders. The rear, I'm going to do the same, but not as much. But 4. Now we have our wheel offset, which can manually be adjusted like that. I'm going to stick that back onto 0. And the rear, I'm going to bring it in. Nice. Neat. Bring it in under the fender. And drop it in just a bit so it's not clipping. Beautiful. Now I might bring the front in just a bit. At 0.5. That'll do. Sweet. Now I'll go to the final bit, which is license plate. Now, it doesn't really change much. Actually, it has technically because we have more designs. So, that's the designs there. That was pretty easy. I'm going to go... the cherry blossom looks nice. That's all done. Let's take it for a quick drive, and I will end it up there. Okay, the front's decided to change the steelies. Won't worry about that. And did we get a drift car? I think we got a drift car. Yes, we did. She's a bit slippery. I'll have to work on it more for the next video, but that is the Steam release of Jidousha Shakai and its first update. So thank you, and I shall see you for the next update or the next video, whatever comes out first. See you around.